Hello, awesome viewers. Welcome to AC Studio. I have the latest Joytoy Ultramarines Sternguard veteran with heavy bolter. I also got another Sternguard coming, but I haven't got the other one because I bought it from different sellers. But I'll leave that for the second video, so I'll review this first. I haven't bought a Ultramarine Space Marine for a while now. I'm happy that Joytoy has further released more Ultramarines. This will help my Ultramarines army collection out of all of the veterans, and this is the only one which actually got a big bolter. I think this will be a very popular one because it got a heavy bolter. Anyway, let's open it. It out of the box, and this is how it looks like. I think first impression, I think it looks really good, but the thing that I don't really happy with straight away is the helmet. So if you look at the helmet, you can see they have the wash on the the mouth exhaust part here, but they don't have any wash around the eye or the eye lens here, right? So you can see it is different from the box art here. You got the black wash around the eye here, but you can see here there's no black highlighting or the black shadowing around the lens. So instantly I'm kind of thinking, okay, I need to fix that. And I'll start it with the panel line from Tamiya. It's a black color panel line, and I put a bit of there here, not too much, and then mix it with Tamiya thinner just to dilute it so it's not that thick, and then use a very thin brush, and then you put it on the gaps around the lens. Just dip onto it, then it will spill over the recess, and you see actually it goes through the gaps now. Then I put a bit of the black wash on the edge between the on the edge of this white, between the white and the blue. Just put a dip on it. Put a little dip on it, and then it will just spill through it.
One hour later.
So after 1 hour, I have highlighted the lens with a black wash around it, and also I put the black wash onto the mouthpiece here, the exhaust, and a little bit of highlighting at the back. Yep, and a kind of like black line, a black wash around the edge of the shoulder, same as that one, around the edge of the white and the blue. And I put a bit of brown wash on the ultra in the middle, and also on this fold part here. So a bit of black and brown, a bit of brown in the middle of ultra, and a little bit of brown wash in the gaps in the recess line of the acrylic here. Still got a bit of brown wash here, so I need to wash it a little bit, clean it a little bit, and then also a bit of brown wash onto the recess part of the cloth here, the apron here. So a little bit more kind of contrasting colors in it, and also a bit of brown wash there on the cross here. I also put a bit of like black wash on the each recess part of this chain here. Yep, just generally bit in pieces here. A bit of black wash there, and also put black wash around the edge of the knee part here, and also on each bolt, so you can see the black wash around the bolts. Yep, and there's a little bit too much here, so I'll get rid of some here. So, alright, so that's generally what it is. And I think it looks a little bit better. I won't say it looks absolutely like 10 times better, but still looks reasonable. Yeah, and that is what I've done to make it look just a little bit better. So, let's have a look at the detail of this figure then. I'm still waiting for the black wash on the backpack to dry, so I'll look at the backpack later. So let's have a quick look at the figure. Look, basically it's just the version 3 Space Marine, and as I said, the painting of the white never be really good on Joytoy figures, but I know white is very hard to control. But anyway, after done all this, I think the detail looks better. The shoulder, as usual, as per version 2 version 3, they're still using the rubber straps. So it is actually a bit loose, so I'm not too happy with that. So, but anyway, that's, yeah. But I don't think Joytoy we're gonna change it anytime soon. The sculpting of the apron is much better than the older figures, you know, the early generation of the figures, you can see. So this is much more natural, much more realistic. You see that one is not really natural. So yeah, it looks good. I really like this piece, you know, being, you know, a separate piece on the chain, so you can actually move it around. So I really like this, so they've done a really good job on there. Sternguard got this really old style kind of like bolts onto the shin part here. And then you got the purity seals, which I think the recessed letters are not really highlighted. So quickly use this Tamiya brown wash, just quickly put on it, like that. So it looks better, and then I'll wipe it off later after it dries. At least the brown is in the recess line, and then later on I'll wipe it off with the thinner, so you clean it off so that the brown is still in the recess, whereas the surface will be closer to white color, right, or original color. And at the back you can see here you got this magazine, because the Sternguard has the heavy bolter, right? This piece is definitely from this pocket here, right, on the belt, because this is installed onto the ball joint, and then but the gun sleeve here is actually not on the ball joint. It's actually same as the Fafnir Ren from the Horus Imperial Feast figure, which actually got these straps, plastic straps, just fixed onto it. It doesn't really have much flexibility. This one's actually very tight, so if you move the legs, right, this actually blocks the legs from moving outwards. Same as that one, you can see it's actually not on the ball joint. It's actually just on the plastic strap, directly fixed to the belt here. It doesn't have much flexibility. So again, the legs, if I move it to the back, it's kind of blocking it. Well, because this is a big piece anyway, so when I'm moving it back, the top part of the magazine actually hit the shoulder pad. So, but that's okay. That's just what it is. I really don't have a negative opinion on this, because you know, even you got the ball joint, I never really use it, and I'll never pull this out. So I'm not gonna pull this out. You got the gun sleeve, but it doesn't have a pistol, so that this model doesn't come with an extra pistol. Yep, and the legs, pretty nice color. They highlight it with all the shadowing and stuff like that. That's pretty good. Let's have a look. It's not really dry yet, but anyway, it doesn't really matter. I'll just go for it. So the backpack exhaust, you can rotate it. That's not an issue. And this is just a standard kind of like detail, backpack detail. Yep, looks nice. Joytoy actually put the shadows on the lines there, and I put the wash onto the black line. Yep, and just a mix of my work and Joytoy's work. I put black onto the recess here as well on the exhaust. I put black wash onto the bolts. Again, I don't know why these stick out, so that not supposed to stick out, right? I already mentioned a few times why there's a gap there, right? There shouldn't be a gap. If you look at the miniature model, there's no gap here, right? So I don't know why it's designed like that. And then the differences between this and other figures is it got this connected to the backpack, and that pipe go all the way, connect all the way to the bolter, heavy bolter. The heavy bolter is, to me, is really nice. And at first I thought that you can pull this magazine off, but you cannot, because you know, I wish you got this play feature here, but no, you cannot pull this off. So I hope Joytoy will consider to add play features by allow us to pull this off in the future figures. And then here you got this, you know, handle, which you can hold it with the actual left arm of the figure, so I'll show you later. And they got a hole here in the muscle, so that looks really nice. You can see through, right? And then here it should paint it black inside, but that's okay, that's not minor thing. And then overall, yeah, looks pretty nice. So now I put this on the figure, I'll put it back because I think the paint has been dry. Not really, but anyway, I'll just put it in there now anyway. Alright, and then put that in, and then I wrap it around like that. So wrap it around and put this hand here, and then what you do is, because you got this handle here, right? Just put it in there. Very easy actually, like it fits really well. All you do is just slip it inside there, yeah, without need to do anything or need to pull this, you know, fingers out. Yeah, so it's pretty easy. I like the way it is designed out like that. And then yeah, looks like this. It looks really nice. I really like the detail of the, you know, cables here. They are soft plastic and they are nicely detailed, and Joytoy even put black wash on it, so that's really nice. As I mentioned billion times, Joytoy always do well on weapons, on painting weapons. I think they paint the weapons better than the figure. Anyway, so you can actually either do it like that as per the you know, box art, or I usually like to do it this way. So I think it looks better if I do it like that. Yeah, so cool, very nice. Wrapping up the video, I think this figure is a typical kind of a Space Marine figure. Even though it is a Sternguard, it doesn't really have much differences between a typical Space Marine. And the highlight of this figure is definitely the heavy bolter. I think the heavy bolter definitely looks really good. I think out of all the figures, right, over the whole set, the heavy bolter is the best looking one. But the white color, Joytoy didn't really do a good job in highlighting white colors, but I said white color is a little bit tricky to do. And they did not do a lot of touch up on the rest of the details, and you can see I have to do a bit of touch up as well on other details, such as the rivet on the armor. And you notice that they haven't really put any shadows between the white edge, you know, on the shoulder pad, between the white and the blue. Usually they do that though, so it's kind of like hit and miss on this figure. Anyway, I'll give this figure a 7 out of 10. It's not like very impressive. It's just a typical Space Marine, which we look at all the time. The shoulder is a little bit loose as well. They never change the design, and I'll never give them a better mark than 7. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. In the next video, I'm going to show you another Sternguard, but I think I'll, you know, review it together with other figures as well. Probably with the Ultramarines latest Librarian. I hope you like this video, and I will speak to you in the next one. Bye for now.